Hi everyone, it's just Mr. Simpson here again, and we are continuing on with Asher and the Spirit Bird. And last time, guys, we got to chapter 29, which is page 201. So as soon as you guys find the page, we'll start. All right, here we go. For 3 torturous weeks, we've been imprisoned in the dump. But every night when they lock us in with spiders as large as my palm and black rats that swarm every inch of floor, we hone our escape plan. Javon keeps chipping away, rallying the kids that are too scared until only a few say it's too risky. He's taken hours of surreptitious observation of the guards and how they operate to get all the information we need, but the resulting plan is actually quite simple. Nevertheless, we've been through it over and over again until we can all say it off by heart. When the dump truck comes along around about 5 p.m. to collect the scrap metal, we'll watch for when the driver gets out to help with the loading. Javon knows how to drive because of the tractors back home, so he's going to jump in the driver's seat. The rest of us will pile in the back. There are loads of us and only a few adults, and they won't be expecting this. We should be able to do it. We've been watching the driver punching the code for the gate and we've memorised it, so we are all set. Last night, we all watched the waning moon in the sky, ticking towards half, meaning it's just over a week until Diwali, until Meena comes for her money. But we're ready for action, ready to escape. I still have time to find Papa and get home before Meena takes it. I wake early. As the grey light seeps through the small window, I think about the danger I'm putting everyone in. But we have to get out, otherwise we'll die here. I hold my pendant, feel my courage rising and prepare myself for the battle ahead. Wake up everyone, I yell, fire whipping through my blood. We need to go with things one last time so we're all absolutely sure what we're going to do today. The bodies writhe and stir like they're part of some mythical creature with hundreds of stretching arms and legs. I shake Attica awake. She yawns and rubs the sleep from her eyes. Come on everyone, get ready, says Javon. What happens if it goes wrong, says Turan, looking towards the door. They'll treat us worse than ever. It won't go wrong, says Javon, standing tall. We stick to the plan, we stick together. He looks over to me. All for one, and one for all. Javon's right. I think about my ma and Papa, Rohan and Rupa and Javon. I stand on the water bucket, speaking in a loud whisper. We'll do it together. I'm feeling stronger than ever today. Each night when they shove us in here, I hold my pennant and get a sign that tells me my Nana G is listening. Don't be scared, we're going to get out. As I speak, a rush of red-hot anger pumps through me. They have no right to keep us here, and today we're going to show them our power. I lower my voice. Don't be scared. We'll do it today. My ma taught me to believe in myself, and together we can fight this. Javon is looking so tired and thin, and although his old bruises have healed, I know he's got fresh marks on his back from the guards' whips, and I feel even angrier. The key turns in the lock. Get up, scum, shouts one of the men. Everyone quietens down, huddling close together, and we file out onto the dump, just like we did every day, silently, eyes to the ground. But inside, I know we all have a burning flame, and when the time comes, it will spark into an almighty fire, sending a rush of furnished hot anger all over the junkyard. As we approach the towering mound of rubbish, my eye is drawn to shadowy grey shapes high in the sky. Lemegas, dozens of them. Look everyone, I whisper, amazed. Look up there, look how many there are. The other children hold their arms across their foreheads, squinting to get a better look. Wow, they all cry, even Turan. That's incredible, says Javon, smiling and squeezing my arm. They spread their wings, circling lower and lower, coming down to land on the high brick wall with razor wire across the top. When they take off again, the sun bathes their wings in golden light, and they fly towards me, hovering right above, casting an immense shadow like a gigantic storm cloud over the entire mound. It's like a solar eclipse, says Javon, as if he can't believe what he's seeing. The guards stare up, peeping their distance from us, mumbling prayers, pointing at the bronze cloud of birds. One of the birds swoops down, landing right next to me, just like it did the first time in our garden in More Mannerly. Nanny G, I say, I know it's you. I stretch my hand towards the tip of the bird's vast wings, and for the first time I touch it. A wave of power, like static electricity, shoots down my arm, making it tingle and shiver. Even though I was scared before, all I feel now is closeness, awakening a memory from a long time ago. It is you, isn't it? You watched over Javan in the forest and made me strong enough to help him, and you've come now because I've been calling you. She stays by my heels while the other birds gather in the sky, forming a wide circle all around the perimeter of the yard. I clutch my pendant and study them, feeling the rhythm, which is stronger than all the times before, filling me with new hope and confidence. My Nani G beats her wings, resting one gently on my shoulder, making me feel just like Durga, a warrior princess from the mountain kingdoms, ready to fight the demons. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, says Turan, shifting his gaze. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. With a tremendous rush of air, my Nani G glides off my shoulders and joins the other Lamegas hovering in the sky. And this is chapter 30. All day long, the Lamegas circle the dump as if they're the guards now, sometimes flying higher, sometimes lower, but always visible. We keep our heads down, quietly discussing the plan through the water breaks. For a change, the guard keep well away from us, their usual taunts and violence buried in the confusion and unease of the birds circling above. The sun's going down, I say to Javan and the others, telling everyone that it's nearly time for the collection truck. The message is relayed like whispers in class until it ripples over the entire dump, reaching all the children. Dark silver-coloured clouds are gathering overhead, and the sun disappears behind one of the tall buildings. I scan the circle of hovering birds, searching for my Nani G, and feel a strange sensation, as if I'm up there too, watching myself. Nani G, please help me if you can. I grip my pendant, feeling the rhythm surge through my body like a thunderbolt, my heart racing, the charge of electricity filling the air. The sky darkens, crackling with thunder, and lightning streaks across the clouds, filling the air with a tremendous noise, making everyone, including the guards, stop what they are doing and stare. What is it? Asha asks Attica, pulling at her thin dress to stop it flapping about. I shield my eyes from the flying dust. Don't worry, I shout to them all. It's going to be fine. The wind begins to blow more fiercely, gathering speed, sending loose paper wrappers and pieces of plastic shooting high into the air. Everyone's clothes stick to their thin bodies, hair whipping around their faces. Am I making this happen? I put my arms around Attica, protecting her from the spiraling rubbish, and feel the red-hot rage deep inside me. How did the guards get away with treating them like this for so long? Just like the men on the train, they think they can push us around. They think children have no power. They're wrong. I gather all my strength, every drop of misery and stifled scream, and bellow at the top of my voice. We're going to pay you back. Whatever happens now, we're leaving. We're not scared of you anymore. The words pour out of my mouth like boiling lava. They roar out of me in an explosive war cry. The Lamegas continue to circle above us, their wings flashing golden against the silver grey of the billowing rain clouds, and Nani G leaves the circle, swooping down and landing close beside me. She raises herself up as if standing on her claws, puffing her chest, making herself as tall as my waist, and I feel I could climb onto her back, right into the skies like the goddesses from the ancient texts, breathing fire and ferocity. What's happening? Screams one of the guards. Look, says Attica, it's the truck. The gate flings open, the driver skids to a halt and gets out, looking at the scene in disbelief. It's the perfect distraction. Javan runs towards the truck. Sammy, Attica and the rest of us follow as fast as we can. The driver notices what's happening and grabs hold of Javan just as he's climbing into the driving seat. Let him go, I shout, sprinting towards the driver. But before I reach him, the spirit bird swoops down and lands on the driver's head, scratching and clawing at his hair. He screams, tumbling to the ground, struggling to get the gigantic bird off him. We cover our ears and thunder roars and lightning flashes across the sky, and my Nani G rises again to join the other Lamegas. Look, shouts Sammy, the metal on the dump looks like gold in the sunlight. His voice echoes through the air. Gold in the sunlight. Gold, one of the men shouts. The others turn from us and scramble on their knees, digging into the rubbish with their hands, stuffing whatever they can into their pockets. They've gone crazy, says Sammy, staring at them. I tried to gather my own wits. Quick, everyone, climb in the back of the truck. Everyone piles in, one on top of the other, squeezing to make sure there's enough space. Sammy, Attica, get in the passenger side, I shout, leaping in next to them. Javon turns the key, pressing the accelerator, making the truck leap forward. Let's go, I say. Javon pushes his foot down, but the truck judders to a halt and stops. It's stalled. The driver's coming, cries Attica, looking around. Javon twists the key again, trying to get the screeching engine started. The driver runs up to the stationary truck, trying to grab my arm through the open window, rain lashing down on him. Get off, I cry, my throat roar. Quick, Javon. I push hard on the handle to close the window, almost trapping the driver's hand. Start it again. You can't get out, yells the driver, banging on the window, rain streaming down his face. The code's changed. He twists the handle, trying to open the door. Come on, Javon, I say desperately. He twists the key again, stretching his legs towards the pedal. They're coming, Sammy cries, and he's right. The other men have regained their senses and are rushing towards us. Suddenly, the truck starts moving and jerks towards the gate, but they're catching up with us anyway, banging the sides with rocks and batons. The birds swoop down on them, making the most ear-piercing noise, scratching at their eyes, swarming them with immense wings, bombing them from all sides, the thunder and lightning reaching a crescendo. Drive as fast as you can, I cry. It doesn't matter if the code's changed. We'll smash through the gate if we pick up enough speed. Look at that, says Attica. A halo of lightning the size of the whole dump flashes above it, hitting the razor wire above the wall with a blood-curdling bang. You were amazing, Asher cries Javon. You did it. Put your foot down, I yell back. Look, they're piling into a car. They're following us. Okay, guys, and we will pause it right there at the end of page 212 of an action-packed couple of chapters. I hope you enjoyed that, and please check back and we'll read some more, okay? Hope you're having a good day as always, and I'll see you soon. Okay? All right, bye-bye.